Alright, so this is Faye. What's up? I did a deck profile on Superheavy a while ago. Actually, I think it was like a week ago. But I know that we recently got some new support. I told somebody who commented, can't remember his name right now, that I wasn't going to add a certain card in here. And then the support came out, and then I reread it, and then I was like, holy shit, I'm going to add it in here, because it's fucking OP. It's pretty good shit. There's some more stuff coming out in January that is supposed to be good, and we get a synchro. Can't wait for that shit to happen. Oh my god, too good. But here's just like a slight update. Went to locals, got wrecked. Fucking Constellars and Statellers and Satellers and Teller Knights like were my biggest problem. It wasn't the same build, so it's like when I went into another match, like I thought I knew what was going to go on, and then somebody was running like a burn deck version of Teller Knights or Satellar Knights, and the shit was ridiculous. Like they didn't run Burning Abyss, they just had like burn cards for like no reason, and fucking just burned me. So Cemetery Bomb and shit like that. I pulled off a couple cool wins. Definitely one against was it E-Dragons? No, it wasn't E-Dragons. It was what's that shit called? Fucking Light Sworn Dragons. It had E-Dragons in it. Got wrecked first match. Returned the favor the next two. Well, duel, whatever. So, of course, 3 big Benkai. Obvious reasons. If you're running this deck, he allows all your other super heavies to attack from defense, regardless if it's a Soulfire suit or whatever. If it has Superheavy Samurai in the name, it can attack from defense with its defense. So then 3 Brute Baller for stalls and exceeds and tributes if it comes down to it. He's great. People don't know what to do when they see him. 3 Swordsmen. So 3 Swordsmen, really good. People keep running it at 2. I think I said that before, but it's really good. Makes your opponent's attack and defense permanently 0. I would set him versus just playing him face up, and then like they just ram it. They like just ram their strongest monster into it. Now it doesn't work against like Star Eater, and that kind of sucks. But hey, then you got 2 Soulfire suits to hand trap, prevents it from being destroyed by a card effect or battle. That, however, does not apply to Deep Prison, because Deep Prison doesn't destroy, or Blackluster Soldier, Envoy of the Beginning, yeah, or End, one of the two, whatever. BLS doesn't apply to BLS. Then I run 2 Scales. He also rank 4 exceeds, and camera's a little messed up. Rank 4 exceeds and tributes. Special summon from the graveyard. Pretty sweet. Pretty good dude. I like him. I run 1 Soul Bang Cannon. See if we can get some focus on that. Come on, camera. Whatever. So 1 Soul Bang Cannon. It's a common. The reason I run it is its effect. So what it does is, like you equipped it, like you played as an equip spell to Super Heavy, gives them 1000 defense. So they're going to MST it or destroy Super Heavy or whatever they have to do. Or if they can, because, you know, they already got strong defense as it is, right? So I run this at 1 instead of 2 because it's one of those, like, clutch cards. It's a floater. So let's say they activate Effective Destroys. Let's say Regeki, because Regeki's no longer banned. Or Dark Mirror Force, because Dark Mirror Force is no longer, well, Dark Mirror Force against this deck is pretty good. Or, I mean, any card that destroys. You remove this from the graveyard, you destroy as many cards on the field as possible, minimum 1, and each player takes 1000 damage. So you destroy everybody's monsters versus yours just getting destroyed, as long as it's a super heavy target. And then, you know, you both take 1000. So 3 giant rats for access to super heavies. It's not always Benkai or Benkai. Sometimes it'll be Blue Brawler. And then, now I said I was only running Fortress at 1 before, because 2 felt cloggy. So I'm running 2 Fortress, but I took out Gear Frame. So Gear Frame was what was making it feel really overshadowed, because I was just always searching out Fortress. And like now Fortress really feels like when I play, feels a lot better. Like it works out a lot better. Like it's not just always in my hand all the time. Then Redox, for obvious reasons, he's a monster reborn and he special summons himself. I main deck Fossil Dyna because you set it and they attack it. Everybody's specials right now. I mean, I don't special as much as everybody else, but everybody's specials right now. So I can either do that, or if I'm like worried about something happening, I just play it face up. Neither one of us can special. I don't special as much as other decks, so it's not too much of a problem for me. But you know, he'll at least buy me a little bit of time if I can protect him, which I can. You know, it's a great card. 2 Call of Haunted to bring back Benkei or any big boss monster I need to. 2 D-Fissures. D-Fissures good. Get rid of that problem altogether. 2 Mirror Force because nobody runs Mirror Force. And at locals, definitely like played Mirror Force and people weren't ready. So, you know, just throwing that out there. Mirror Force is pretty good. 2 Wiretap. This Wiretap's pretty good. You could run Trap Stun or 7 Tools. The issue with Trap Stun is like if you need to chain a trap, like you can't. I mean, but it negates all traps. So let's say something happens later on that turn, and you need to use a trap card you set, you can't. Unless Trap Stun was your only trap card, then it's not a problem. 7 Tools, it takes life points, but it doesn't shuffle it back in their deck. Like sometimes you shuffle it back in their deck and then they draw that card again next turn, whatever it is. So it's got its drawbacks. Compulse to send back Exceeds and big boss monsters. Magic Cylinder because nobody expects it and it's easy to side out if you need to. Solemn to stop shit from happening. Now, D2 Shield. I think I said this before. I got 3. Only running 1 in the deck, in the main deck, because it comes in clutch. Definitely played Shadal. It was like a Shadal Bujin deck. It was ridiculous. I played Shadal Bujins, and this dude was just summoning like crazy. And then he like MST'd or some shit, and I D2 Shield on my Benkei 7000 beater. And then I had Blue Brawl on the field, killed one of his monsters, and then Brew Baller for game. Like, it was great. Great. Bottomless for reasons. Obvious reasons, I would hope. 2 Forbidden Dress. It's easy to side out. Forbidden Dress doesn't protect you from like deep prison or anything like that. Lance would be better. But like dresses save me from just random other shit, and it reduces attack and not defense. So it's like they might use Diamond Dyer dress. Also easy to side out if I need to. So 2 MST down from 3. It just depends on what I'm playing. I experience that a lot. It just depends on what I'm playing. And then Soul Charge for, you know, game changers, creature swap, because nothing like having nothing on the field and then using creature swap. Book of Moon is main deck now because Book of Moon. And I replaced that Dark Hole with a Regeki. eBay, $5. Sweet. Regeki's the shit. Now for the extra deck, 1 Zen mains, because it's cool. Stalls. 1 Heartland Draco. This is like my this is my Heart of the Cards card right here. Yugi had 1, Yusei had 1, everybody has 1. The shit will win you a game. Oh shit, I'm putting that in the wrong pile. Castell, because Castell shuffle shit back into the deck. Diamond Dyer to get over stuff. Gear 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 Giant X. I can't say the second word for some reason. Searcher, level 4 or lower. If I need something, I can get it as long as it's a machine. So that's like almost every card besides Giant Rat. So sweet. Photon Pap Smear to get over stuff that has high defense. Black Ship to pop stuff and burn. Number 103, because the Fire Fist and Fire King decks are a thing again. So yeah, that helps. Number 44, Sky Pegasus to get over stuff or burn, just depending on what they want to do. Steel Swarm Roach to prevent special summons. I might take him out, I'm not sure, because he's good, but he's not good. Sterling Knight Deltaros, because he destroys stuff, and he's easy to bring out. Gem Knight Pearl, because they try to break through skilling, and it's hilarious. Heliopolis, because he pops shit. I like him. He does good things. Then, for that side, I got Neospatian Grand Mole to get over stuff. 2 Fire Hands. I decided to side these out to add in the other Super Heavy cards. But I can side those out as well to put these back in, depending on what I'm playing. Because I experienced some duels that weren't tournament where they worked out really well, and then others they didn't, and I just was able to side in hands. So 2 Fire, 2 Ice. You know, get over stuff. More aggression. Thunder King Ryo, because people like to draw a lot. I side in MST because, hey, I'll be playing a deck where that third MST comes in handy. Mind Control, because same thing as Creature Swap. Have them both in there at the same time, people get mad. 2 Shared Ride. Everybody draws ridiculous. Everybody. So they either pull from the graveyard or deck. They're like $1. Pick them up. They're like fucking discount Maxi, and it's a quick play. I know Maxi's a quick play, but this, like, Maxi's just from the deck. This is from the graveyard of the deck, and it's the whole turn. So as soon as I activate it, turn this on, and you're pulling out. You're just drawing cards from the top of your deck. It's so much advantage because Burning Abyss draws from the deck. Was it Shadal's deck and graveyard like crazy? Constellars, I believe mostly deck. It depends on how they run it. Dimensional Fissure, because Lightsworn. They start milling, or actually Lightsworn or Dante's, I guess. They start any Lightsworn variant, anything that mills, this right here. Or if you have Macrocosmos, same thing. Just they start milling, that shit just goes to the graveyard. I beat that Lightsworn Dragon deck because they milled. They're like, oh, you're gonna mess up your deck. Turn 2. They milled all their good cards away. Couldn't bring shit back. And I'm sitting there, turn 2 with a Benkai, waiting. Like, come on. Come at me, bro. They scooped. Toriental, because I say it's still good. Soul Drain, because it's good. I feel like Soul Drain is better than Skill Drain at this point. Because floater monsters. Like, let's be honest. You have answers for shit on the field. You have answers. But you don't have answers for shit in the graveyard. And it's like, really? I mean, you run a couple floaters. Like, your floater would be like Giant Rat. But once the support comes out in January, where you normal summon and then it allows you to special summon a Super Heavy from your hand, you really won't need Giant Rat anymore. Then your other floater would be like Hands. So if you side this in, you know, it fucks everybody right now. Like, everybody. Imperial Iron Wall for remove from play decks, you know, comes in handy. And then a second D2 shield, because consistency. Some games I need it. Like, some games I only need one. In other games it's like, man, if I just had another one right now it'd be great. So if I need to side it in, I can side it in. So that's my new deck profile. I can't remember that guy's name right now, his YouTube handle, but you know, I gotta say that the scales definitely help a lot. Definitely help a lot. Actually, I feel like I'm missing a card from my extra deck that I feel like I did not say. Oh, yeah, I did. It was stuck to another card. Picked up an Exciton. Scales, Exciton. Scales, Exciton. I played, I want to say, several rounds yesterday where I needed Exciton and I didn't have Exciton. I didn't want to spend money for Exciton. And I said, fuck it. And I bought Exciton. Because nothing like sitting on the field and like, you know what would really help me out right now? An Exciton. Pop this whole field. Because this game sucks right now and I'm getting smacked. But I didn't have it. So I just bit the bullet, paid the 20 bucks, bought an Exciton. I know this is like the second variation of this deck profile. I'm working on another deck. It's not an older deck per se. It uses a lot of new cards. It's a synchro deck. It's not a bad deck. Played on Yu-Gi-Oh! Pro a lot. I think it's really fun. It's the shit. Once I get all the cards for it, I almost have all the cards for it. Then I'll profile it. I'm gonna test it out at locals first, and then I'll profile it. Yeah. Also, if you guys want the sneak peek this week, hope you guys got good pulls. I dropped a shit ton of money, and I didn't get shit. I won a Virgil, didn't get a Virgil. I didn't get shit. I got Cliff Hort, whatever. I got the Tower card, and it's a fucking rare. I didn't get shit. I spent more than $100, didn't get shit. I no longer like sneak peeks. Like, doesn't mean I'm not gonna go to the next one, but that was just a bad experience. Horrible. So, tell me what you guys think about the new profile. And have a fantastic fucking day.